Hello, hello, hello. We are back. It's me, Laura, Peace and Cues, and Mini Maker over there. Long time no see. Speak. It seems like, we just like did a video together or something.
What? No way.
What? So for those of you that are tuning in, thanks for coming back in and joining us for another Tuesday live stream of the Margarete Miller Challenge. I'm having some sinus issues, so I may have to mute in and out as I go, depending on whether or not I have to blow my nose or I get a sneeze coming along. But otherwise, I am here. So we are on week 4, and the prompts were something related to a religious or secular holiday, ledger paper, a game or puzzle piece, something you find in a garage, a pair of something, and bonus is a zigzag pattern. Did you have any difficulties finding stuff this week?
No.
Okay. I'm working on separate paper rather than in the book this time, so I'll have my book set off to the side.
Yeah, I did take a rather interpretive and unconventional route with this one, though.
Okay. That's the joy of collage, though, is that, you get to do that.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's not going to make sense to about 90% of the people watching, but it'll make sense to me, and that's what matters.
Yep. Did you say 9 or 90?
90.
I'm like, 9%? That's an odd number.
I also did not plan this one out, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, as far as like laying it out?
Yep. Like I said, I kind of decided to roll with the ADHD last minute pressure method to keep myself from thinking too much.
Now, I know you were on the fence about doing this in the first place. How are you feeling about it now that we're on week 4?
It's fun. I like it.
Okay.
I definitely don't regret starting it.
Good. I know there are definitely, there have been, days where I'm like, oh, do I really want to do it this week? Yes, you're going to do it. It's your word. You're not going to quit a month into the year.
I can honestly say that I have not yet felt the burnout, but I think the fact that I get to go to work in between really helps because I'm not just crafting nonstop all day every day.
Right.
And I think that helps. So I can come in every week with a tired brain, which in this case is a productive brain. Because I think my 100% attentive, okay, I know what I'm doing brain, that's when I start overthinking and I'm like, no, I don't really like it. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, people aren't going to get it. Whereas if I just come in with the week's worth of stuff in my brain, I don't overthink. I just kind of go, you know what? If they don't like it, they don't like it. I like it.
Exactly. It's definitely what that boils down to,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't even necessarily know that, I don't know if I would identify it really as even as burnout for me. So much as like, I don't know, I guess it could be burnout. It's like the ideas just aren't
there.
They're not flowing, and it's like I'm looking at the prompts going, what
do I do?
Okay, I know how to make something super, super disjointed, I know how to make something that's going to make zero sense to anybody, especially not even to myself. Is it going to make sense? You know, but figuring out how to, yeah. And I'm having that issue today too, where it's like my language is like not working.
Yeah.
Like getting mid-sentence and then like sputtering out on what I was saying. I was like, okay, I have no idea what I was trying to say there. Are you watching on your phone again, or is that? Oh, we got two people in the bushes.
Yeah, I am watching on my phone, so one of them still might be me.
One of them's you. Well, welcome to the other person who is no longer there.
Don't even say hi. That's okay.
Well, and yeah, there's
That's okay.
a couple situations.
Well, they can leave their situations elsewhere.
Yep.
We are here to craft and have fun and hang out and BS.
I keep hoping that at some point, somebody, catches on and says, "Hey, can I come on? Can I come and play?" Absolutely, please. With the free version of StreamYard, I can have 5 people. I don't know if it's 5 people with me or 5 people in total.
I think it's total, but I'm not sure. You're more familiar with it than I am.
Me neither. But I'm hoping to get some other people interested in coming up and playing on panel.
Like at this point, even if you're not crafting with us, come hang out.
Yeah, come and chit chat with us. It's a good time to get to know people. If you don't know me yet, come say hi. We'll get to know each other.
There's definitely a large collection of people who don't know me because my internet presence is not very high. And I'm okay with that. I'm not searching for internet fame or anything. I don't want to be, America's next top YouTuber, but I like coming and hanging out and doing crafty stuff, and especially the unboxings.
Especially what?
Especially the unboxings.
The unboxings.
Those ones are getting dangerous because I'm about to blow all my paycheck on unboxing. It's fun. It's 6 more months before I get a raise, and then I can justify it a little more.
I warned ya. Once you get started.
It's addictive. Faux show. I think it's the ADHD. Because I think there's just something satisfying, opening a package that's not technically yours and just going, ooh. I mean, it is ours because we paid for them, but.
Right. No, I know. I get what you're saying. And for me, I mean, it's the total surprise factor.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna see about getting and doing another craft haul from Canada.
I saw that.
And same thing. I don't want to know. I don't want to go shopping with you. Just
surprise me.
Send it to me in the mail. And I'll be surprised when I open it. because that's fun. I like the surprise factor.
I think that's why, like, I like that we chose to do this the way that we did, not, you know, your idea of not discussing it beforehand.
Uh-huh.
I think that was a very wise and rewarding decision there.
Then we still get the surprise factor still.
Yeah.
I've been having fun in my my die cut. I'm like, oh, look, I've got stuff that works there. I've got stuff that can, oh, look, more die cuts.
I was hoping that as I was packing some of my stuff that I would find my plates for my die cut machine, but I have not found them yet.
Huh.
For either of them, I haven't found the big ones or the small ones, so I might just have to order new ones.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, man. Anything but that.
Was that Missy Moo that I just heard?
No, she's in her room watching Bluey.
Oh. Watching Bluey.
Oh, I do hear footsteps, though. What you need?
I need the water now.
Oh, okay.
It's getting very thirsty.
Give me a second. I need to go get somebody some water.
Sure thing. And I need more zigzags.
Ugh. I love when she's all polite about it.
That was cute. She's all quiet. Can I have some water?
And she asked me earlier, but because I filter all my water, I was like, okay, but I have to fill the filter.
Right.
Okay.
I have to wait for water.
Yeah.
All right, I got it to get more rickrack. Like, I want more zigzags.
Well, this was not the bottle I meant to grab. Oops.
It wasn't the bottle you meant to grab? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I grabbed my new bottle of Fabri-Tac instead of the one I already had.
Oh. Whoops. I know, I was like, zigzags. I looked through my scrapbook paper looking for zigzag paper, and I'm like, how do I not have anything in here with a zigzag on it?
I probably took it, to be honest.
It's possible.
I like zigzaggies. Especially if they're black and white. There's something special
Not
to me about
You know,
black and
not exactly my favorite patterning, so.
Wow. Wow.
It's funny. I was watching an episode from Gail. No. Melina. It was Melina's. She's like, I can sit here all day and nobody wants to talk to me. As soon as I hit record, ding, ding. And I'm like, yep.
Pretty sure I say that almost every video that we do together now.
It's like, yep.
My phone was silent until now everybody wants me.
Same thing happens to me. It's like all of a sudden it's like, and then my notifications just start going crazy. I'm like, okay. But yeah, and then I was like, oh wait, I have rickrack. I have some black rickrack over there in my and then I was looking for ribbon for my carry challenge. And so I go in behind my door and I'm like, oh look, there's a whole bunch more rickrack over here. I'm like, oh, apparently I've got a lot of it.
Yeah, I might have to take a special trip to the store of Mom before next week because all of my ribbon is at your house. And one of the prompts in the upcoming weeks has ribbon. I think it might be next week.
Well, and while your craft stuff is here, I would say look a couple weeks ahead.
Oh, it's definitely not next week. But yeah.
That way you can just kind of gather what you need while you're here. Yeah, that's hard to do though, because you can't keep somebody out of school.
Yeah. No, I think it would have to be, I mean, either like shoot up there at night after work or early in the morning and then leave pretty much as soon as I'm done. But that's a time frame I don't like working on.
Right.
Or to make things work around the work schedule, which is sometimes even more difficult, which is Monday and Tuesday, which are school days. So
exactly, that's where everything comes into nightmare.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, it's a little bit easier now. Like I have a little bit more wiggle room with the after school program, so I don't have to be back at 2:00 anymore. I can be back at 4:00. But
true.
This is where I'm going to start losing people. Ready?
Where you start what?
I said where I start losing people.
Oh.
I did just cover up that whole decal that I printed out, though. This is what happens when you don't pre-plan.
What's pre-planning? Hello to whoever is watching in the bushes. Feel free to come in and chat if you feel comfortable doing so. We don't bite, I promise.
Not unless you ask really nicely. I'll just cover it up even more, make it look intentional.
I was referred to the other day as a no drama llama channel.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. I'll take it.
I should have put that over the top. Oh, well.
What is that? What do they say in Goonies? Enter all ye who dare. Something like that.
Something. It's been a while.
You would think I would know the quote, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, some things aren't kept in the forefronts of our minds all the time, and that's okay.
Like my like what it's called, what I can't think of, what I don't remember. My blood type.
I don't think I ever knew my blood type, if I'm being honest. Never had a reason to know.
Now, your dad and I was talking about that because back when him and I got married, you had to identify your blood type because if you either were advised not to get married or you had to go through like special counseling if your blood types were like, I forget, I don't even remember what it is, but like certain blood types when they come together cause major birth defects or spontaneous miscarriages and stuff like that. So they advise, if you have these blood types that you don't have children. So you used to have to actually, if you didn't know your blood type, they would blood type you before you could get married. And I'm like, I don't remember her having to do that. So I don't think they do that anymore.
At least not that they tell you. I mean, I know they run a bunch of tests when you're pregnant. It wouldn't surprise me if they, look into it.
They probably do when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Still.
But maybe, if there's nothing of concern, maybe they just don't bother saying it.
Maybe. But, as I say, I got, my blood type, it's like one of those things that I've always kind of felt like, why waste the space in my memory for that? Because if I'm ever in an accident and I need a blood transfusion, chances are I'm not conscious enough to tell you what my blood type is anyway.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to blood type me anyway, because they're not going to take the liability and risk that I'm wrong and give me the wrong blood transfusion and then kill me.
Yeah.
Or cause bigger problems. So it's like they're going to blood type me anyway. So why bother remembering it? Why use that and waste that space in my brain?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, that's just one of those. Not that I would say it's useless information, but it's information that I don't feel is
it's non-priority.
Vital for me to like have at the forefront of my memory bank.
You fit like right there. Well, of course I had to put pumpkins in the way.
I woke up so congested this morning. I got getting like in these sneezing fits. I'd sneeze and sneeze and sneeze and sneeze and sneeze and sneeze. Now my ears hurt, and I'm like, oh. Wishing I had a different color Rick Rack though, besides black, white, and red. But that's okay.
What's wrong with black, white, and red?
Well, the red doesn't match anything on the page. Not a newspaper. I mean, geez. And I bit my lip today. On top of that. So I have a big old gash in my lip. It's been a day.
Apparently. I forgot I bit my lip until I took a big old swig of orange juice. I'm like, ow, Mama Mia, ow, 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 ow. Trust me, off camera, Mama Mia is not the words that came out of my mouth.
Wonder how many people would get that. It's not like it's a newspaper.
It's black and white and red all over. A skunk in a blender.
No, that's black, white, and red. And goes 100 miles an hour backwards. Skunk in a blender.
Keep forgetting to put my lid back on.
Well, stop it.
Yeah,
So
smear that ink.
Tonight will be Gail will drop her Margarete Miller video. So it's going to be funny to see, like, every single week so far. I've done it with you on Tuesday night, our time, and then her video drops at 11 our time. They're back in Alabama. Gail's Montana. So it drops midnight her time.
Yeah.
And so, but for the last 4 weeks, every single time it's like, oh, look, I did the same thing. And I'm like, how is it that we're like matching this up? This is really weird. I'm curious what
it'll be this week.
What's it gonna be?
What was I looking for?
I don't know. You didn't tell me, so I don't know.
Work.
Oh, washies. She's bringing out the washi.
I had a specific one in mind and now I can't find it. That's okay.
Mine feels naked this week.
That's okay. Maybe you just weren't feeling it this week. Just putting on finishing touches on mine.
I'm thinking about my stamps. I'm like, I don't. None of like in the database in my head of what stamps I have. Nothing's like springing to mind.
Wink. Yeah, when we were talking earlier about me liking stripes. I like stripes. That's not even a dent in my washi collection there, but.
So did you incorporate your prompts this week or did you make a pop? Wow.
Yes,
pocket this week.
Oh, there's a pocket this week. I actually have 2 pockets on this one, but one of them doesn't have anything in it.
That's not right. You can't have a pocket and not have anything in it.
Okay, here. Oh, I can make that work. Anyway.
It's not how any of this work.
I'll have to make something to go in there. But yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, see, week 1, we both did ice cubes. Week 2, we both stapled our prompts on. Week 3, we both had 2 people sitting next to a pool. So, like, it's going to be interesting to see what we have in common this week, if anything.
All right. Are you all done?
I am. Are you?
Yeah, I think I'm there.
Okay.
Hello, baby.
What? Are you saying hi to one of your geckies?
See, let me. Because I think he's camera shy, to be honest. Hi, baby. Hey, my little fat boy. Hello.
How's your girl doing? Is she still getting chunky?
Yeah, he's figured I'd let him come out and say hi, but he's not having it.
Oh.
He was on camera for a little bit, but
when will you know? When will you know if you've got eggs?
Well, I'd have to look up how long it takes for them to hatch, because the first time I noticed actions I think was in November. So if she was going to have eggs, she would have had them in December, because they only gestate for 30 days ish. But they bury them. So realistically, I won't know until they hatch and I have baby geckos, or I dig for them, which I would really rather not do.
Or you find rotten eggs.
Yeah. Which obviously, if I started to notice a smell or I saw funky colors, then I would dig for them, because I wouldn't leave them in there. But
right,
I haven't noticed anything yet.
I know when you noticed action, we were messaging, so
yeah,
easy enough to figure out when that was. Just go back into our messages.
She is skinny mini again, but I'm also not convinced that the breeding conditions are right at the moment, so I also would not be surprised if there was no eggies.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm so hopeful.
So, something related to a religious or a secular holiday.
Okay, so I went with Halloween because I know people don't want to admit the fact that Halloween is not a Christian holiday. Halloween is my favorite pagan holiday. So I have little jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween, and these little skull guys, which there was another skull under here, but then I covered it up like a doofy.
Brain, for whatever reason, again, could not conceptualize holiday. I have a little Easter bunny. and he's on a puzzle piece.
Yeah, that's a religious holiday.
She's on a puzzle piece.
Which, I'll offend people and blow your mind, is also a pagan-based holiday.
Yep. Well, it's like, as I was looking through stuff, I kept finding Christmas stuff. And I'm like, anybody that's watched my channel enough knows that I don't do Christmas stuff, but it's all I kept finding.
Yeah, because it's the most commercialized.
And my very original thought, because I have die cuts of different kinds of like Celtic crosses and stuff like that. For some reason, I can't find them. I looked through my totes of dies like 3 times, both boxes, and I'm like, I couldn't find them.
You could have done the pagan holiday of Christmas.
Yeah.
Sorry, pagan-based holiday.
So ledger paper.
Ledger paper. I have one on each side here.
Yes, ledger paper.
Yours is your base. I can see that.
And technically, this is ledger paper too. It's an invoice.
Yeah, there you go.
It would eventually become a ledger, but yes, it is my base.
That was the only one I was like slightly worried about. I'm like, I don't have any ledger paper, but luckily they have just a bunch of free ones on Google, so I printed some out last night.
Absolutely. Let me zoom in. There.
I haven't figured out if mine zooms or not, so
a little better. A gamer puzzle piece.
Okay, so this was the one that I was like, okay, we agreed that it was up for interpretation. This is also where I'm going to lose a lot of the understanding of the crafting community. I have vault symbols for my game piece because this is for my favorite video game, Borderlands, and these are very important pieces to the storyline of all the games. So those are my game pieces.
Makes sense. And hey, there may be crafters out there that are also gamers. You can't be the only one in the world.
True. But Borderlands is my religion.
So I have die cuts that are puzzles. So they're designed so you can take a full image, run it through the Syzyx, and then you make your picture into a puzzle. But I have puzzle pieces cut out in different colors. So I just kind of reached into the envelope, grabbed a bunch of pieces out. So I've got them kind of glued together throughout the page. Because what I had in mind for puzzle pieces, I also could not find in my craft room. I also need to figure out how to stop making these so like 3D. Because I'm going to run out of room if I keep making them so bulky.
It'll just be an alligator.
Kind of my 60s journal is getting pretty fat. It's under a tote of books right now, trying to flatten out a little bit. Something you find in a garage.
Okay, so I could have taken the obvious route, but I went Borderlands again, and I have 2 Borderlands vehicles on mine. Catch a ride.
Do they stay in garages on the game?
You get them from garages.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't know Borderlands.
Yep, you do find them in garages when you spawn them in, so. Scooter's garage.
I have a power washer.
Yeah, see, smart.
So, yep, there's the power hose. There's the compressor machine bobber. And there's the inlet for the water. A pair of something.
Pumpkins. Also, if you notice, 90% of my things are in 2s. I have 2 vault symbols. I have 2 vehicles. I had 2 skulls. I have 2 zigzaggies, and I have 2 pumpkins. Well, I have 5 pumpkins, but there's a pair of pumpkins.
Yep. I'm 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And I also have a pair of keys.
Oh, see, I thought about doing keys too. That would have been funny.
If they're 3, they're a set, right?
Yeah,
or if they're the same, they're a set.
That's mine. My thinking of it is if it's more than 2.
I'm like, even 2, I call a set of keys, but
collection of keys.
And then zigzag pattern.
Ziggy zaggy.
Zigzag. I got zigzags everywhere. Zigzags.
And also my little my pull tab thing for my thingy is zigzags.
For your prompts?
Yep. So just or it can go over here.
Oh, how fun. So yeah, my water pressure washer is my pocket.
Well, look, I put it in a pocket that time. This is the least of the 3D pages so far.
I might get in a little bit. This is better. That some of them are pretty thick.
It was this one with all the staples and the 3D paper. That's why mine sticks out so much.
Yeah,
my Halloween Borderland. Halloween Borderlands.
My first signature.
It's okay. It just sounds like an excuse to make a closure at the end.
Yep. Always. It's at the end of things. So don't forget to take a picture and send it to me.
Sure thing.
So that I can update our thumbnail. So that is it for week 4. Week 5. So next week's prompts are a sewing item. I'm going to tear mine down while I'm got them out. A sewing item, something your state or country is known for. So be it Washington State or be it United States of America, something we're known for. An item representing a childhood memory, which I says is ironic because my carry challenge next week is also a memory. I'm like, something ornate. So ornate is like decorative. think about like ornaments. You have an
Okay.
ornate tree. Something that starts with an L. I will not be using my name again. Hopefully not. And then bonus is something pink.
I already have an idea. Okay.
I got lots of stuff that's pink that I never use because I don't like pink. But yeah.
My brain's already spinning on that one.
So you're going to put your book aside and you're not going to look at it again until Monday next week.
Pretty much.
And then for me, I will pull it down tomorrow and I will try to pull as many items as I can, just ideas. And that's what I do in my box is on Wednesday. I fill this with just ideas. And then Tuesday afternoon before filming, I go through and I kind of sort it out and go, okay, this is what I don't, and then I put away what I rule out. And hopefully verify that I haven't forgotten anything. Like the staple. Hello. I'm trying to out. I'm trying to zoom out. All right, guys. Well, that is it. Margarete Miller, week 4 is in the books. Stay tuned next Tuesday, 6:00 Pacific Standard Time, for week 5. And again, everybody's welcome. If you want to play along, gather your supplies. Let me know in the comments. We'll drop the link for you and you can come up on panel and craft along with us. If you don't want to craft along, come into the chat. Just kind of, sit and chit chat with us. So, no llama drama channel.
Llama drama.
No llama drama. Drama llama.
No llama drama.
No llama drama. We're no llama drama either. All right, guys. We'll see you later.